Is it just hair? Or is it a bold statement about who you truly are? Let's talk about how cutting your hair short could be the spark you need to take control of your life, your confidence, and your future. Hi everyone, this is Alexi. I want to start with a truth that's often overlooked. It's just hair, and it grows back. But sometimes we attach so much of our identity, our confidence, and even our sense of worth to the way our hair looks, especially if it's long. Long hair is often seen as a symbol of femininity, of beauty, of what society thinks we should be. But what happens when you let go of that? When you take the plunge and cut it all off? For many women, cutting their hair short feels like a bold, scary leap. But I want to tell you something. That leap is exactly where you'll find your strength. I've heard so many stories of women who felt a sense of freedom after cutting their hair. It wasn't just about a new look. It was about shedding the weight of expectations. It's as if the snip of the scissors cuts through years of pressure to conform. Sure, you may miss your long hair, but remember, it's temporary. If you want it back, it'll grow. In the meantime, you get to explore a whole new side of yourself. It's not like you're losing a limb, right? Although, in those first few days after a short haircut, you might catch yourself reaching for a ponytail that's no longer there. Confidence. While you wait. Now, let's talk about confidence. You've cut your hair, and it's shorter than you've ever dared before. Maybe you're feeling uncertain. Maybe you're questioning, did I make a mistake? Well, let me tell you something important. Confidence is not tied to your hairstyle. It's tied to how you carry yourself, how you show up in the world. Think of it this way. Some of the most iconic, confident women throughout history had short hair. Why? Because confidence comes from within, and a bold haircut only amplifies that. Instead of hiding behind your long locks, now is your time to let your face, your personality, and your spirit shine through. And hey, on the plus side, shorter hair means less time blow drying. Think of all that extra time to conquer the world. While you wait for your hair to grow back, if you decide that's what you want, you can use this time to focus on other aspects of your confidence. What makes you unique? What are your strengths? When you stop worrying about what's on your head, you make room for what's inside it. Is short hair the best decision you ever made? For some women, cutting their hair short turns out to be the best decision they've ever made. It can feel like a fresh start. Suddenly, you're bolder in your choices, more daring in how you approach life. Short hair often brings out a more confident and adventurous side of you, and you may find yourself thinking, why didn't I do this sooner? There's something symbolic about cutting off hair. You're shedding not just length, but all the doubts, fears, and insecurities that might have been weighing you down. The truth is, you don't need long hair to feel beautiful, powerful, or feminine. Beauty is about how you feel about yourself. I once met a woman named Emily who had always worn her hair long. One day, she cut it all off. She thought it was just a practical choice at first, but something magical happened. The shorter her hair, the more daring she became. She started a business she'd been dreaming about for years, simply because she no longer felt the need to hide behind her hair. The decision to cut it short led her to cut through her fears in other parts of her life. What started as a haircut turned into a transformation. So really, what's the worst that could happen? A bad hair day? Trust me, we've all had those with long or short hair. The real disaster is letting fear hold you back. Short hair doesn't define you, but confidence does. One thing I want to make crystal clear is that your hair doesn't define you. Whether it's long, short, or somewhere in between, what defines you is your confidence, your courage, and your ability to stand tall no matter what. Hair grows back, styles change, but who you are underneath remains. And that's where your true self really lies. Think about it. Your hair can be long, and you could still feel insecure. It can be short, and you might feel powerful. The real transformation doesn't come from the haircut itself. It comes from how you carry yourself afterward. When you take that step to cut your hair short, especially when it's a bold change, you're making a statement. Not to the world, but to yourself. You're saying, I trust myself. I don't need anyone's validation. It's a symbolic act, really. You're shedding old layers, letting go of the weight of others' expectations. You're embracing who you truly are, not who society says you should be. Every snip of the scissors is a declaration of your freedom to be you, unapologetically. My closing thoughts. So let's remember this. Your hair is a part of you, but it doesn't define you. What really defines you is your spirit, your confidence, and your belief in yourself. Whether you choose to keep your hair long, short, or change it up on a whim, the most important thing is that the choice is yours. The power lies in your hands. Next time you look in the mirror, whether you're sporting a fresh new cut or rocking the same style, I want you to ask yourself, do I feel confident in my skin? Do I feel strong in who I am, regardless of what I see on magazine covers or social media feeds? If the answer is yes, then congratulations, you found your true beauty. But if you're not quite there yet, don't worry. Confidence isn't a one-time achievement. It's a journey, one that we're all on together. And sometimes it's the bold, seemingly small decisions, like cutting your hair short, that spark something inside you and push you toward becoming the best version of yourself. Embrace the power of change and never be afraid to make that bold move. Whether it's a haircut, a new direction in life, or simply the decision to love yourself more deeply, know that you are already enough. And that, my friends, is where true confidence lies. Hey guys, I hope you enjoy our talks, and I'd love to hear what you think. I love uploading and reading these haircut stories for you, but I also want to take a moment to encourage you, inspire you, to be who you were meant to be. If you would like to continue these discussions, I will keep up the pace and continue to do more videos, as well as the haircut stories. Remember, this is our community, and I want you to feel a part of it. Until next time.